Good evening, good afternoon, or good morning, wherever you are around the world. Big welcome to our Wow Wealth Wednesday. My name is Peter Ngo. I am your Senior Presidential Director here with LifeWave. I have my beautiful co-host, Miss BHIMI Casey, who's also our Senior Presidential Director, and she will be coming up next to be interviewed. So before I edify her, I want to just thank every single person that is here tonight and all the brand new guests. If you're a brand new guest, you've been invited here to hear some stories about our brand partners, for them to share with you, number one, why they chose to commit to LifeWave and learn how to build a business, learn how to join our community, learn how to get healthy with our technology, and how did they do it? What did they do on a daily basis, and what got them to just to say yes to here? And it is my favorite time of the week, because this is the time where you can feel, when you can get to know us and just feel our community. So if you're here to listen and meet us, big welcome to you. And in the next 30 minutes, we'll be doing 2 interviews. Tonight, we are interviewing one of our most important ranks, which is called our manager rank. And after that, I'll be bringing up BHIMI Casey, who will be interviewing also the second important rank, which is called our director rank. And we have 2 incredible brand partners. I've had the pleasure of getting to meet Candy when I visit my friend Eric all the way in Ohio. And let me give you her little background. But when I got to meet her, it was at a restaurant. It was just, saying hello. I had no clue if she was serious or not to build this business. But just from getting to know her, getting to understand what her background is, I kind of had an inclined feeling. Do you know when you get that feeling when someone's a little bit interested? But then let me share with you her background, and then let's get right into the interview. So Candy has been an RN for 38 years, everyone. Do you know how many patients? Do you know how many things that she's seen in the human body, right, Candy? She retired back in 2006. Oh my gosh, that is almost 12 years ago. Wow, what a lifestyle. She did some short-term mission work in many countries around the world for 21 years. As I can see, she has a beautiful heart. She heard about LifeWave from Eric, and she signed up right away. She started using the patches in the middle of June, and she noticed a big difference in her health and started immediately to share with others. She became a manager in just 4 weeks. So without further ado, Candy, can you unmute yourself? Probably bottom left on the microphone. There you go.
Yeah.
How you doing this evening, Candy?
I'm doing great.
Okay, well, thank you so much for getting on with us on a Wealth Wednesday. I'm just going to go straight into the questions, okay, Candy?
Okay.
What piqued your interest in the beginning about LifeWave? What got you to say yes?
Well, Eric, I've known him for a number of years, and what he talked about, the patches, was really interesting. And I was having some health problems. So I thought, I'm into trying anything. So I said, sure, I'll sign up. And if I'm going to sign up, I'm going to become a distributor so I can get it at wholesale price.
Wow, it was just that easy. Everyone, did you hear that? She just wanted to get wholesale pricing. Done deal. Candy, did you have experience in the industry before you found LifeWave?
Yeah, a number of years ago, my husband and I were in the Amway business for a number of years. So I have done the multi-level marketing. Comparatively, this is so much easier.
Okay.
And the compensation is easier, better also.
So let me ask then, if for let's give a comparison, the easiness. Is it because of the system of how we're supporting? Is it because we have much less products than other companies? Is it because we have a standalone product than other companies that nobody has? What is it that made it easier for you?
I think part of it is it's a standalone product, and so nobody else has this. And we had good products, so I can't knock the products, and we had a good support system, but this is just, I've seen what this has done for me health-wise, and it's easy to share with other people when it's helped you. So I think that's a big part of it. Just, hey, I want to share with other people, and they can either say yes or no, for that help.
So since you just the chief manager, everyone, manager is our first rank. And to become a manager, you have to learn our system, right, Candy?
Mhm.
So what was the first thing that you were learning? What did you watch the first thing? What videos, what did you join us to learn? I want our audience to understand, especially the new guests, what did you have to go through to learn? And then how did you sign up your people?
Well, I watched this 9 o'clock thing, which is that you're doing right now, which is on every Monday through Thursday night. And so, as you hear the testimonies of other people, I, became a stronger and stronger believer. Eric hooked me up with other websites that you could read and get the information from. StartX39.com is a great one. And I like it because it's got a medical end of it, but it's also good for just anybody, any layperson. It gives you a lot of information. So, and then just wanting to share with other people.
So in your background as a nurse, and I think everybody knows, to become a nurse, you have to go through schooling like a doctor to help people, right? I'm sure you wanted to help people all your life, and I sense that from you. How much, from what you've done in the last few months and to get your health back and to build your business at the same time, is this a lot of work? Is this a lot of studying?
It does take some work, and to say it doesn't, that would not be a true statement. But I'm also busy. I'm juggling 3 things right now. I'm leading the Bible study, and I'm also teaching English to Spanish speaking missionaries. So, and I do that twice a week, and I'm doing PowerPoints for that. So I'm busy, and I've still had time to build this business. So part of it is, it does take time, but it's fairly easy. I mean, there's a lot of the flyers that you guys do and the website and everything makes it easier than just if I was doing it all myself.
Awesome. Everybody heard that? It's easy. You don't have to create anything. How fulfilled are you feeling every day helping brand new people getting on this technology? And yesterday we did a little Zoom, and we did a live presentation, and there was quite a few people in that room, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. And actually we had 2 people sign up for Diamond yesterday. So it was very successful.
So Candy, you're doing this in the nooks and your crannies. I'm assuming how many hours a week?
I don't know. I'm probably putting at least 2 hours a day in, if not more.
2 hours a day, maybe 4 or 5 days a week?
Yeah.
So 10 hours a week, helping people get healthy, learning how to build a business, building a community, learning how to get your products for free, right? And then building a future freedom for yourself in residual income and residual time.
I think one of the most important things you can do, which I learned from the other business, is make a list. And this list was easier because I just thought of people that had medical needs, you know, that were hurt, their bodies were hurting or they were sick, and just made a list and put a phone number down and, you know, got a hold of them.
Wow. Well, Candy, are there any last advice, tips in the beginning stages of your career here for our brand new guests or our brand new builders that are just watching this for the first time or will be watching the recording of this?
No, just do it, you know, just.
Everybody, can you just be like Nike and just do it? Okay. Well, Candy, it's a short interview. I thank you so much for giving us your time. I can't wait to come back to Ohio and visit your brand new teams there. And we're going to have definitely a party because, you know, I'll be coming to visit you guys. And I can't wait to see you at the next rank. And thank you again for your time. You're going to help a lot of people. Thank you, Candy. So everyone, you've heard it from a brand new manager. I know, you know, it's the beginning stages. Is like kind of when you're first year in kind of college or something where you're just getting used to things. But watch out for her, okay? By next year, you know, she'll be a jolly jumping jack, okay? Okay, BHIMI, oh my gosh, everyone. I cannot wait for you to hear our brand new director. Let me introduce you first, BHIMI Casey. She's been an alternative health advocate for the last 45 years. Wow, she started when she was like 5 years old. She founded 6 companies. She was one of the first founder of a healing, energetic healing clinic in Santa Monica. She has served as a publicist for Tony Robbins and many other teachers. She joined us back in Lifeway back in 2020 when we started first, all of us started to develop our system, our leadership together. And all I can say is she's committed. She loves her team. She works daily in this business, and her success is showing herself. So everyone, big welcome to BHIMI Casey.
Oh, Peter, thank you so much. It's so wonderful to be here. I always love plugging in because this is family. You know, we come together like this every night, and the purpose is to help us grow. You know, this kind of business, as you hear when we interview, it helps people grow, not just helping other people to feel good, which is fantastic, making some extra income, which is fantastic. But as a person, you really grow when you step into entrepreneurship. And this company is so full of people that care, of people that are coming from their heart. And so it's just such a joy to be here with everyone. And what I get the privilege of talking to tonight is somebody on my team who just became director. Woo, Krista Doyle. I'm so excited for you because you have been working so hard. I didn't know you. You came in through somebody else and my team. So this is very interesting. She is further down on my team, but she is really rocking it and working. I want to give you a little bit of a background on her. And when I first met her and I heard that she came out of recruiting, because wow, you know, what better person to come into network marketing than a recruiter. She was in healthcare recruitment for 15 years. But she left all that. And she went in.
This one's not, this is about people that's achieved.
Denise, can you demute? Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah. Okay. So let me get to that. So she left all that and got into self-employment, and 12 years ago, and she became a massage therapist. Okay. 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 Let's try this again. We keep having people talking. So if you're, please keep yourself muted. That's probably the best thing. So getting back to Krista, she also learned something that really turned her on, which was canine massage, working with animals and helping them swim as well. So she's really devoted to helping people feel better. And with all that, she also is the author of 3 children's books, which are fantastic about dogs. So children and dogs, you know, it's just such a beautiful combination. And she heard about LifeWave. I'm going to let her talk about that. And she's been in the company for a while, but sometimes, you know, you have ups and downs and things come in. So you're going to hear a journey of a story of someone who has stayed committed and loving the products, because I know most everybody in her family has had incredible results. So Krista, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Come on and tell us what drew you to LifeWave. What was your why for joining?
Whew, thank you so much, BHIMI. I actually came in a different way, as you said. It was through my dog, and he had arthritis, and somebody gave me the AccuLife patches for him, and I saw a dramatic difference overnight. And I said, what is this? Because I had been giving him shots for a year and a half, and I saw such a dramatic difference. And then there happened to be a LifeWave event in Dallas the next month, and I went, and I was all in from the beginning. I was blown away by the technology, and I said, I need to be a part of this. And so I kind of jumped in with both feet, and I didn't stop. Things kind of took off from there, and I started talking to people, and I just pretty much told everybody that I knew. And if I thought of somebody who came to mind that I hadn't thought of in a while, I called them, I contacted them and told them. And then I found that some people said yes, some people said no, some people said not now, and that was all okay. But my heart was to really learn as much as I could this past year and just absorb as much as I could, so that when things really took off, and I believe that they would and they will, that I had a really good foundation, and that I had learned everything I could through podcasts, through videos, through testimonies, through teaching classes, everything, so that I would be well prepared when things really took off. So in the event of the past year, I've had some people that were interested in building teams, and so my focus then became helping them. So if they wanted to build a team quickly, I did everything I could to help them. If they were slower, I kind of pulled it back a little bit, and I said, okay, whatever you need, I'm here for you. But I became manager fairly quickly last fall. So I really felt a responsibility to take care of the people that I had enrolled and really help them. While I was getting knowledge and absorbing, I was trying to pass it on to them so that they would have a solid foundation. And in the course of the past year, I had a couple of folks who started talking to people, and that's always so exciting. When you're talking to them, that's one thing, and then when they start building their own teams, like you said, it's just so exciting to help them and be part of their success. And I've heard this from other people, and when you start experiencing it yourself, it's just, you know, we have an incredible product, we have an incredible company, and then when you start being a part of it and adding to that, I get excited. And my biggest problem is I shared at the beginning, I shared too much, and I just wanted to tell everybody everything I knew right away. And I learned, okay, there's one of our leaders in one of the trainings, and she said, slow your roll, slow your roll. And that was so good for me to, okay, I need to temper what I'm saying, because I am a recruiter and I have the enthusiasm, and I like people and I like bringing them on board and saying, come on in, this is great, let me help you. And I just had to learn how to temper that a little bit. So that was a really good thing for me to learn.
Now, let me just ask you, because I
Sure.
know from the beginning, we've been, you've been very coachable. And, for a recruiter, you have good skill sets. And I think that when you were plugging in and, wanting to be prepared and everything like that, it gave you a certain confidence, because coming out of that role, when you're recruiting for a certain industry, you have to know a lot of information and what's going on. And so how did the trainings really help you? And then how did you give that and share that to plug your team in so that you could, help them develop?
The trainings gave me principles and really concrete things to go by, things that I could write down and say, okay, I need to put that into my daily life. I had the enthusiasm, I had I had all the internal tools, but I needed a little bit of the guidelines, say, to what was the best way to say something, or if somebody had a particular comment, what's the best way to address that. And so it was really more specific and giving me the tools that I needed, and helping me keep the focus of people and bringing them along in a way that made sense to them, made sense to me. But there was, like we've been saying in the trainings, there's a system, and it wasn't me just giving them an answer. It was saying, okay, here's something that you can follow as well, so that I wasn't just leading them down some path. It was giving them the trainings that I had gotten.
Exactly. And I know that, you've been steady. I mean, I'd like you to talk about your consistency and how you see that. Because there were some up and downs in this past year where you had some life situations where people have this go on in their life. And sometimes you can't always be there, but talk about what you did and how you went through that and where you are.
Yeah, and that was really, and that is really important for me, because I know that people are at different places in their lives. And so in the highs and the lows, I didn't expect everything to go full steam ahead all the time. So when there was a downtime, I had to realize that people are going through different things in their lives and give them the space. And then sometimes they came back. And if they didn't, that was okay. But just to keep on my path of still reaching out to more people, and just understanding that, this is a very fluid situation. We're going to have people coming and going, but I need to be consistent in what I'm doing and still stay on track and still reach out to people and still keep doing what I'm doing. Because if I lose my momentum, the people that I've brought on board are, I'm their manager, I'm helping them. And if I don't stay consistent, that's going to affect them. And I want to be responsible to be a good leader and to bring in more people, maintain the people that I've brought in, and be a really good, solid example to them.
And so the last question, I love that, because, it's all about duplication. We know that. So if you're able to do the work, be consistent, using the product, plugging in, then your team will see that. And our teams, we have Peter and Marcy, and we have everybody here who's leaders, and everybody's doing the best they can, and life does come up and down. So, but you stay consistent. So my last question to you is really, what is your vision? Where do you really want to go with this? What kind of income? What do you want to be doing?
I said to Peter, I don't know, was it last fall? I said, I'm going to SPD. And I because I just see that happening. If I put in the time and I'm committed and I stay steady, everything is in place. I think with convention, I think the doors are about to blow wide open. And I think we are just at the beginning, and we're at the beginning of something so exciting. So I feel like I'm kind of on the beginning of that crest of the wave. And I don't see any, I'm in. I'm not going anywhere. I'm in it. And I'm going to bring along as many people as I can and share that vision, because, and I mean this in the kindest way, but when somebody says no, I say, you don't know what you're saying no to. And I give them the grace to say no, but I'm like, if you could only understand how exciting this is, but you have to let them say no, but it's like, if you knew what you were saying no to, you wouldn't say no. So I'm super excited, and it's all upward and onward from here.
Thank you. You know, the passion and the excitement and I know you've always had this, I've seen this from you, is really what people are responding to. So when you talk to people, and if somebody doesn't get it, maybe later, maybe another time, but you've done your job. Our job is to share it with other people. We all know that. So thank you so much, Krista, for being here, and congratulations again.
Thank you. Thank you.
And back to you, Peter.
Wow. How many people resonated with our brand new manager and director? Can you see yourself, just their passion, how committed they are, where they want to go? And I hope each one of you, especially the guests, if you're just looking at us for the very first time, we're just ordinary people who want just to help extraordinary with our technology. So let me just give a simple bullet points why I'm here, and then I'll pass it back on to BHIMI, and she'll share why she's here. So when we saw this patch, when I saw the X39, everyone, this is the only company in the world, LifeWave, that has a technology that can activate your body so you can regenerate and repair yourself through your own body's light. If that does not make your hair stand up every day when I say that, it's now the time where you can take control back of your health. And when you start sharing and helping other people, then you're going to start creating wealth. We have been doing this for the last 4 years. Since this is a business call, we will let you know we have already helped over 75,000 brand partners now in 48 months, 4 years being in this company. And LifeWave is 19 years old now. We are operating like a startup company, and each one of you are part of the system. So that is my number one reason why I'm here. I'm here to give people back their health, their time, and their financial freedom. BHIMI, what are some of your picks for tonight? And what a beautiful call tonight.
This was a great call. Both Candy and Krista had really heartfelt sharings. We really appreciate it. Watching everybody grow through the different ranks is really very rewarding for all of us, because the company is just booming. And when I say booming, I'm going to close this with the boom of the boom, because the stem cell industry right now is around 200 million a year. It's going up to 30 billion. I want you to hear that. 30 billion. Nobody has what LifeWave has. We are at the forefront of the stem cell regeneration industry. Everybody's trying to figure out what to do. Our company last year came in right under 400 million. We're 40% ahead of where we were last year. So we're probably going to be just under 800 million. Do you realize that in 2018, the company was doing 30 million a year, and now we're almost at 800 million? We are exploding. The company pays back almost 60% to the field. So if you want to help people feel better, if you want to have a mission to live a healthier life and help your friends and family and really make a good income that you can enjoy and have more freedom and do whatever you want, this is the place. This is it. Just like Krista said, what don't you see here? We have it. We have it happening. LifeWave is happening. So if you're new, get with the person that invited you. We share every night. Tomorrow night, we're back with other stories of different results and benefits on the patches. I just want to thank everybody for taking the time tonight. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow and have an amazing Wednesday night. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you, Krista.
Thank you.
Tammy. Bye, Jamie. Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Great team.